içinden aynalı çarşı, Çanakkale içinden aynalı çarşı.
Welcome to Things You Should Know, The Great War. Today we're going to talk about the raid on the Suez Canal, located in Suez Canal, Egypt, and involving elements of the British, German, and Ottoman empires from the 26th of January to the 4th of February, 1915. British troops have been stationed at the Suez Canal to protect the vital shipping that moved through it. As part of these defenses were British General Sir John Maxwell, commanding a mostly British Indian Army force, along with the 42nd East Lancashire Division. They had received recently reinforcements from the Australian-New Zealand Army Corps as well. In total, defenses consisted of more than 30,000 British Indian troops, with the assorted other units involved as well. Attacking the canal was Bavarian Colonel Kress von Kressenstein and Turkish Minister of Marine Djemal Pasha, along with members of the German Army and the Ottoman Empire. Their force consisted of 42,500 soldiers, including local Bedouin raiders, and 400 German officers as part of the Ottoman Expeditionary Force. The drawback to this attack is the Ottomans would have to travel more than 300 kilometers across the desert starting at Beersheba. To make matters worse, supplies could only be provided during a 2-month rainy season, so no long-term battles could be planned. The canal had to be taken with 25,000 men of the Ottoman troops. Kressenstein himself stayed back at Gaza with the remaining forces to provide defenses for the supply train and as backup for Djemal. The Ottoman forces traveled by night, believing they had gone unnoticed because their own spies and scouts reported that British and Indian officers were playing soccer and seemed unconcerned. This may or may not have been true, but the secret attack was foiled by a new invention of the aircraft that had spotted them on the 1st of February. By the morning of February 2nd, when the first Ottoman forces reached the canal, they were met by the Indian force that repulsed their attack easily. The Indian force was then reinforced with elements of the Australian infantry. Djemal insisted they could break the defenders and assaulted again at 3 a.m. on the 3rd of February, but sadly he lost again. This time more than 2,000 Turkish lives were lost to only 150 Indian and Australian. Djemal ordered his troops to withdraw. He knew that this would destroy his reputation with Turkish command. Kressenstein himself did better and survived 2 assaults by the British in March and April, finally surrendering upon the 3rd assault led by the new British commander-in-charge, Chief Sir Edmund Allenby. Losses were heavy for the Turks, with 1,500 casualties, including 700 prisoners. Meanwhile, the British suffered mildly, 32 killed and 130 wounded. Please join us again next time on Things You Should Know, The Great War.